Happy New Year to my awesome parents.
Well, Happy New Year to you all.
Good. Did y'all party hardy and get drunk last night?
No, we did not. Been kind of worried. My brother has COVID and pneumonia.
Oh, which brother? When did he go? When did he go in the hospital? When was that? Yesterday?
Yeah, they called me yesterday, and Ophia called me this evening and told me they had he started breathing last night, and they put him on a ventilator.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Mommy.
Hey, that's the world we live in now.
It really is, and I hate that. I hate that because it just, and because it makes people numb when you face so much loss so fast and so hard.
Not only that, and since he died, I can't go to that funeral.
Right. Well, that's all. We already know that. You know what I mean? And again, that's another reason I'm mad at the way the world has allowed itself to become, because, well, when somebody passed, when they with somebody, that's out of your control. That's another layer of stress for people to be worried about what she talking about. So I know, but now y'all know. And if that's just the way she is, nothing y'all do or say or act like or respond is gonna change that. So I'm saying just not to do what you need to do. My angle is any place when a stressful situation is already stressful, any place you can, where it's out of your control, that you can release that stress, it would be a good idea. But that's just a suggestion. Do whatever you need to do and grieve however you need to grieve, because I know that's a personal journey. I just like to encourage people to release that. People get told, when people say the God say do it, it's fine. But when somebody else say do it, you just give resistance. But I just want you to, be at peace with however things have to end up, because there's nothing anybody can do about it. Is that where where Daddy's niece is from? That part of No, I was just asking if that's the same, if she lived in the same town he lived, he lived in the same town she did.
No.
Okay.
Anyway.
I sure hate that. I'm so sorry. Well, I understand that, and I understand it even more now than I did before, because in a way, when I lost his dad, in a way, it was kind of, it was a slow key relief that he wasn't, struggling through all that and having to go to dialysis 3 times a week for 4 hours.
It takes a strain on you.
Yeah, it does a lot to your, not even just your body is obvious, but it does a lot to your whole being.
It drains you.
It drains you. Everybody involved. Yeah, I hate that y'all got, her to deal with in the midst of it all, but it is what it is. Oh, it would be nice if you just had a.
He's my favorite brother.
Oh.
We were pretty cool.
Oh.
He's also the type of brother, he don't like mess.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting, seeing the woman he was with.
I don't know nothing about her.
I know, but I'm just saying, a lot of people say they don't like mess, but all their relationships are always messy. But that ain't my business. I'm just saying, I was just responding to what you said about he don't like mess. I'm so sorry.
Well, it is what it is.
She been going to visit him?
No, they won't let her.
Oh, okay. That's what I was going to say, because I know they won't let that. They're not letting people visit people. Yeah, they not even. You certainly can't have a funeral if they're not even gonna let people that live there go into the hospital. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's only getting worse. But yeah, it can't. You just can't. No, and nobody can travel no more. Especially if like for example, if I want to go somewhere, if I gotta take the shot to go, I ain't going. So, yeah, that's just what I mean. We all still coming to terms with it, because it hit everybody suddenly, but here we are. So I just want to really value these days that we do have here, however long it lasts, because it's short for everybody, regardless of age or health right now. Sure do. And not only that, it could be even an older person. You might be a carrier and just don't have no symptoms to either. You know what I mean? So you could go to the store and then go, even if you don't go often, and if you're not careful, you could still take it back to people who might be vulnerable. You know what I mean? Everybody act like just old people in danger, but an older person can also be asymptomatic and bring it to a younger person. It's everyone. People need to stop finding ways to have to not be as careful, because you just need to be careful. That's what it is. People can listen or not, but it's dangerous if you don't. That's all I know. Y'all gonna get that vaccine?
Yeah. Eventually.
I figured you would.
I'm gonna be one of the last one. I'm gonna see how it's affecting everybody else.
I hope so, but like I say, I know the world I was raised in, so I figured y'all probably would. So if you was able to do that, you probably would have been one of the first ones in line to get it. Yeah, but if it wasn't hard to register, y'all probably would have been right there with the people testing that stuff. Don't ask me, because I'm the one that don't trust it. So you can't ask me nothing. You can't.
No, I'm just saying.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying.
Well, I think like that anyway. So I ask them questions. I've always asked questions in my whole life. So if I don't trust it, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing flu shot. I'm not doing vaccine. I'm not doing any of it, because I have a medication that counters all that stuff. And so when I realized this country was lying to us, I knew to pay attention to everything. But I also know that I was raised around biblical people, so I know that it'll be easy for my family to go, and I just need to be ready for it. To know if anything happens, like after y'all get y'all whatever the government give us. And I just need to be ready, to know that you did go volunteer and go take that shot. I just don't want it to be a situation where you didn't want to and they try to force you. But that's not, I don't have that to worry about, because,
No, you're right.
my family will be willing to go take it. So, well, how's Daddy doing? Is he awake?
Yeah, you want to talk to him?
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
Okay. I can't talk about. Okay, go.
Okay, he gonna be able to hear you anyway, because he ain't got no words hearing aid. There he is.
That's okay. I meant.
Hello, and Happy New Year. Hello.
Happy New Year, Daddy.
Happy New Year to you.
We made it.
Huh?
We made it.
You what?
I said we made it.
Yeah.
We.
Good to hear your voice.
It's good to hear your voice too.
Huh?
It's good to hear your voice too.
I can't hear well.
Well, I said it's good to hear your voice too.
Yeah.
Why don't you put your hearing aid on then?
Huh?
Why don't you put your hearing aid on then?
That doesn't help.
Oh, okay.
My hearing got worse.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I put the hearing aid on sometimes.
Oh.
It doesn't help.
Oh, okay. How are you feeling?
Huh?
How are you feeling?
You what?
How are you feeling? Are you feeling okay? Good. I'm glad to hear that.
Well, I am too.
Are you getting any exercise? Are you getting exercise? Exercise. Exercise. Exercise.
Oh yeah. I'm getting exercise.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to tell you Happy New Year and I love you.
You know, when I get old, I don't know. About 50 years or so, I ought to be getting old.
Well, I'm right behind you, a couple of decades behind you.
Huh?
I'm a couple of decades right behind you. I'm right behind you. I'm next.
What is behind me?
Me, I am next to get old.
You think so?
Yep.
I don't think so. I think you'll stay young forever.
Then you will too, because I'm following in my daddy's footsteps.
Yeah.
So we both gonna get young together.
Huh?
We'll both get young together.
Oh, yeah. It sounds pretty good. Yeah, I don't know why. I was thinking about y'all yesterday.
I was thinking about you too.
Yeah, and I was thinking, I was hoping you were enjoying yourself.
I was enjoying my sleep.
Huh?
I was enjoying my sleep. My sleep. I was sleeping.
You fight not able.
I was sleeping. I didn't do anything.
Huh?
I didn't do anything. I just rested. I stayed home. Yeah, I just stayed home. I just stayed home and went to sleep.
You can stay home and do what?
Sleep. Take a nap. Go to bed.
Oh, go to bed and sleep?
Yes.
That's what I do too.
Yeah.
I never thought I'd be able to do that.
That's one of my favorite things to do.
Yeah. Okay. Here she is.
I love you.
I love you too.
Thank you, Daddy.
Hey.
Hey.
I'm glad you called. Happy New Year and Happy New Year too.
I will. I love y'all both so much.
We love you too, and we're going to try and stay safe.
Please, please do. But I'm going to keep checking on you because I miss y'all so much.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
I think y'all got some snow up there.
Yeah, we did. We got a few inches.
Yeah, I saw it on the news. I was watching the weather.
Yeah, right now it's fixing his heater on his truck, so you know, for the winter, so he'll have some warmth for the winter. Yeah, I got him a remote starter for his birthday. Oh, no. I didn't do that. I got him a gun for his birthday.
A what?
A gun. I got him a remote starter for Christmas. Yeah, we've been going to the range every now and then just to, you know, to keep our feet wet.
Yeah, practice and everything.
Yeah, responsible practicing.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Because, you know, a lot of people, I was telling, I kind of follow this page. I know you don't know what that means, but I follow this page on social media for black gun ownership. And they, you know, they do a lot of training and different stuff. And so I was saying to them one time, I was saying how I like the drills that they do because they do real life drills instead of just going and shooting. You know what I mean? And I appreciate that they use real life scenario instead of just regular practice, because a situation could happen that might not be something you're used to. And
right.
So they show things how, like, if you're being attacked, like to not necessarily fight back, but to block and put yourself in a position where you can reach your weapon and protect yourself. So it's not attack. It's just like, this is how you defend. It's literally defending yourself, you know, because ain't nobody going out to look for trouble. But in this world, it's good to be ready. It's the wild, you know, I said a long time ago that it was going to be the Wild Wild West again, but here we are. So, and you know, white people out there ready. So I'm ready for them too. So we had to get in the habit. We actually have some things, but we wanted to get something that was small enough to conceal carry. And I actually told him that because we used to go sometimes, but we didn't, you know, we just was going to, you know, for home protection or whatever. And so we stopped and we weren't really dealing with it much. And then I told him, I said, you know I have this experience and, you know, everything, I'm licensed and everything. I was like, but to tell you the truth, you know, and when I'm at home by myself, if I hear something, the reality is I'm not comfortable just going to reaching for my weapon. And you should be in your own home. And I was like, that would be messed up if somebody broke in here and killed me just because, when I could have protected myself, and I just was scared to get it, you know. So I told him that, and so we brushed up, and we started, you know, we got our little holsters so we can, you know, we can be ready, you know, Bonnie and Clyde, I guess now.
Well, don't be so quick to grab it though.
Well, what I just said was, I like the professionals I follow because they don't teach you it's not about aggression, it's about defending yourself. So I'm not that person. I don't know what kind of person you think I am, but the whole reason I wasn't comfortable is because I'm not the kind of person that does that.
Yeah.
So that was the whole and people who aren't comfortable are the people who get got all the time. So my thing was, I know how to use it. I know responsible ownership, and I don't ever mess around with it. But the reality is, I was not in a mental capacity to protect myself if I really needed to, because I don't want to reach for it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I needed to get in a comfortable position where I'm comfortable reaching for it if the situation should arrive. And the whole point in concealing is because don't nobody need to know you're carrying, because that's asking for trouble. First of all, if somebody's out there causing trouble, the first person that's a threat to them is the person that they think got a weapon then can counter them. I don't want to be that victim.
Yeah.
So I'm saying all that to you, to assure you. It's said that I have to assure you of that, but I'm saying now that to you to assure you that I don't go around messing with guns. I don't want to. I don't have no desire to. But in the world we live in, I would think that you would be glad that your daughter has the wherewithal to be able to protect herself, whether her husband is with her or not, especially as a vulnerable black woman in this country. But that's what it is. So that's who I am, in case you didn't know.
Yeah.
Because I know that they do not care about us, and they never have. And I know y'all taught us one love, and that's beautiful. I'm glad we got instilled with that. But I'm a realist, and I don't deflect from what's really happening. So, but yeah, I was just saying that, you know, and that's what I got him. That's what I got him for his. I got that for Christmas though. But and that brings me to you. Like, if somebody comes into the house, are you comfortable? Do you know how to use a gun? So if somebody comes into the house, you're just a victim, right? And that's what. And well, it ain't no way to stop that. But the point is,
I know, but
yeah.
I'm just saying, I respect you for that. You did the right way.
But I agree with
If
you.
I'm gonna do it, that's the way I do it.
I agree
Get
with
some training, be safe,
I agree with you.
and
That's all I was saying. That's all I was saying, especially in Texas. Yeah, if I was still there, me and would drag you to the range and get you, or at the very least, get you licensed by firearm ownership. Well, yeah. So, like I said, even when I got my license, it took a while. It wasn't overnight that I was comfortable, and even then, I was still comfortable because I realized how dangerous they are in irresponsible hands.
you did the right way.
Actually, Dad had passed a couple of pieces down to us. One of them's real little. It's only about 3 inches big. Well, I mean, it's hard to handle because it's so tiny. The range security guy, he came through. He was like, it's a long time since I saw one of those. He had that. He'd been had that since we met. And
if I was gonna get one, I would want a small one.
yeah. Oh, absolutely. I think that people walking around with those big ones it's not practical at all. Unless you got a property on a lot of property with a lot of land, you know, where it might be several people coming, but I don't think that's practical for that's just for people. There's really no use for them all that big stuff. That's for hunting, and you know what I mean. And all I'm doing is protecting myself. And I ain't even trying to, like I said, it's not something I'm just a pastime I'm just playing with, or, you know, or even if it was a passion, I would be responsible, but that's not it. I just want to be ready in this world right now.
Yeah.
If I go out there, I want them to have to. They just gonna have to take me out for, and make me look bad afterwards. But whatever, anybody that know me know that it wasn't nothing I did. They came for me and just decided kill me. but I ain't worried about none of that, because the only way I would be a threat is if I was waking other people up, and I don't do that. I let people stay asleep if they want to. I just want to protect myself and keep myself surrounded around other people that are not gullible to just go for everything that the government tell them. Cause it ain't their fault. They was raised that way. It ain't their fault. But I just can't I can't consider them safe for me. Cause they not safe for me. So,
Yeah.
but I love you guys. I hope this new year brings a lot of closure for any grief or trauma that we have to endure, and prosperity, most of all, wellness in spirit and in health. And I mean, when I say prosperity, I mean real prosperity, not money.
Yeah.
I mean real prosperity, that as God is mean for us to recognize and value human life and love and joy and happiness.
Yeah.
So, and also financial prosperity, since we do live in America, and that does help make life a lot easier here.
Yeah.
So money, I don't know where it's gonna come from, but may it fall from the sky into the lap of our families.
As long as I ain't pay my bills, that's what's important.
Amen. Amen. Cause man, when I tell you.
Okay.
All right, I love you.
Love you. Take care, okay?
Okay. Hopefully uplifting news for your brother. I know it don't look good, but uplifting, hopefully one way or another.
All right.
I love you, mommy.
Love you too.